everybody for themselves. There's a war out there, man.
Them and quickly lost control of the crowd. NYPD confirms the crowd was largely made of thousands of underage teenagers. Witnesses say these teens gathered in this area quickly went from riled up to violent.
What you're seeing that is happening to our youth in this country in general, but specifically here in New York City, is something that we should all be alarmed about. We saw it yesterday down at Union Square. This is not a policing issue. This is a parenting issue. And we need to be clear on that. This is the response after an incident happened. But there should be a proactive approach. When I looked at what happened in Union Square, the first thing I did was text my son and say, "Where are you? Are you in Union Square?" And I wonder, with the thousands of children who were there, hurling dangerous objects at police officers, disrespecting the residents in the area, attacking each other. How many parents text their children? And, you know, that old commercial that says 10 p.m., do you know where your children are? How many looked at that and said, let me text my son, let me call my daughter, are you down there? And so police is not going to be able to resolve these issues on our own. The great level of restraint we saw yesterday by the New York City Police Department, that could have turned really ugly. And as I monitored and communicated with the on-the-ground teams, you know, telling them these are young people. We have to, you know, be mindful of that as we bring back order. And you know, it's difficult being a parent now with so much weight and so many obligations they are facing. I know my role with Jordan and the responsibilities that I have. You know, our children cannot be raised by social media. Our children cannot get their values, their beliefs from social media and other outside entities. And it's about being aware that the things that my mother needed to raise me is different from the things that parents need today. Our children are being inundated by influencers, by those who consider themselves to be credible messengers. This young man yesterday, he had a substantial number of followers. People came from outside the city to be there, and I want us to, we're further looking into whether there's some even outside agitators. You don't come to get free Game Boys and bring smoke bombs and bring M80s and bring other disruptive items. And so we believe there were some outside influencers that may have attempted to aggravate this situation. And I cannot say enough for the police department yesterday. I don't think people realize the level of discipline that was showed to take a very dangerous, volatile situation and to be able to bring it to a level of resolve without any loss of life, any substantial damage to property, and without young people harming themselves. And, you know, that's the type of discipline it takes.
Everybody for themselves. There's a war out there, man.
This morning, a popular Twitch streamer is out on bail in New York City. Investigators say he incited a riot causing chaos. We now know more than 60 people were arrested during this event, and hundreds of people were treated for minor injuries. New York police say Ka Cenat promised his more than 6 million Twitch followers that he would have free PlayStation 5s to give away at this event. But he did not have them and quickly lost control of the crowd. NYPD confirms the crowd was largely made of thousands of underage teenagers. Witnesses say these teens gathered in this area quickly went from riled up to violent.
I saw people fighting around me. I saw two guys pushing. They went down my step, so I was really scared.
Ka Cenat faces charges of inciting a riot and unlawful assembly.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
What kind of country we're going to be? 4 more years of Georgia, he's going to find our...
Thank you.
to make the world go round. Got to make